Hello everybody, welcome to the next game in the Washington Nationals replay. We are now at game number 84 and back in DC as the Miami Marlins come a-calling. To clean things up, games 82 and 83 were played offline against the Tigers, and it's probably a good thing because neither of those games were very interesting. Just show the score sheet real quick, or scorebook real quick. Nationals went at 9-1, 7 runs in the second inning where they batted around and they chased starter Soto pretty early, and so they went on to win 9-1 after being ahead 7-0 after 2. That put the Nationals to 50 and 32, and then in the final game of the series, Max Scherzer pretty much dominant, 9-3 win. He did give up 3 runs in the 8th, but that was all of those were brought in by Tony Sipp, who came in and relieved him with the bases loaded, and all 3 runs scored, so they were charged to Scherzer. Scherzer wasn't too happy about it, but he did improve to 10-4. And actually, with all these runners getting on base, even though the score was 9-3, Rainey did qualify for his second save. So the Nationals win that, go to 51 and 32, and now we are starting the series with the Marlins, game number 84. Look at the standings. Washington 51 and 32, Atlanta 50 and 35, 2 games back. Philadelphia 7.5 back, Mets and Marlins way back. One roster move, Max Scherzer is on paternity leave. So the Nationals have called up middle infielder Adrian Sanchez. That's the only roster move that the Nationals made. And since I have a feeling going through all the rosters for the other team can be a little bit time consuming, and maybe people just don't care about that, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it, skip that part, so to speak, and we'll go straight to the game itself. Let's look at the starting lineups first for the Marlins. And first, actually, starting pitchers are usually the first order of business. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for the Nationals, and Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Marlins. Okay, lineup for the Marlins. Rojas leads off at short, Ramirez in left, Cooper at first, Anderson in right, Castro at second, Walker at third, Alfaro catching, Puello in center, and Gallen batting ninth. On the bench for the Marlins, just so you know who we have, we've got 2 lefties, Riddle and Granderson, and 2 righties, Rivera and Holiday, on their bench. Defensively for the Nationals, let's get the book out of the way a little bit. Defensively for the Nationals in this game, Soto's in left, Robles is in center, Eaton in right, Rendon, Turner, Kendrick, Zimmerman, Gomes, and Corbin. So this is Zimmerman's first game at first base. He did DH in 2 of the 3 games in Detroit, but this is the first one where he's actually in the field since his injury. So let's get this focus back on place here. All right, so now with all that out of the way, I think we're okay. After this 3-game series is over, they will welcome the Kansas City Royals in, and then we get to the All-Star break. So, a lot of good stuff going on there. All right, so let's bring in the book as much as I can. I think that fits the majority of what needs to be in there. And we've got everything else. Okay, I think we're okay with that. Got the dice. Patrick Corbin finishing up those warm-up tosses. And on the replay, Corbin, let me bring his statistics into play. He's had 16 starts, 8-3 with a 4.36 ERA, 97 innings pitched, 91 hits, 51 runs, 47 earned, 38 walks, and 104 strikeouts. Nationals roster, other than the move with Scherzer going on the paternity list and Sanchez being called up, the Nationals roster is the same as it has been. So now we're ready to go with game number 84. Miami is checking in at 32 and 50, where the Nationals are 51 and 32. Okay, let me get my charts all set up. And if you're wondering where I'm getting all this information from as far as the roster moves and whatnot, I made a photocopy out of the Washington Nationals 2020 media guide, the transactions page. So right now we are at the part here that talks about 7-3, Scherzer placed on paternity leave and Sanchez called up. So that's where I'm getting the information from, and just in case you were curious. All right, so now we are ready to go. 1 final check of the focus, which I think got out of place, and now it's back in place. So now we're ready to go. Miguel Rojas will lead things off for the Marlins, hitting .310, 2 homers, 18 driven in. Corbin, 3-1 against a righty is a blank. Go to Rojas, 6-4. 6-4, he's going to fly to left. Put away by Soto, and there's one away. Brings up Harold Ramirez, hitting .299, 6 homers, 19 driven in. Corbin, 4-2, he's not tired, so there's no single. Oops, that's a Sua dice, we'll re-roll. 3-1, he's going to pop it to third. 2 down. Got to bring up Garrett Cooper, he's hitting .276, 5 homers, 24 driven in. 6-4, and that's a straight up home run chance on Corbin's card. That's a 5, he's an 11, it's gone. Garrett Cooper slashes a home run, his 6th of the season, and Corbin gets taken deep. It is now 1-0 Marlins, and Cooper with the blast. Corbin let one get away. Here's Brian Anderson hitting .272, 18 homers, 46 driven in. 6-6, that's a walk plus, and he will be issued the free pass. He does have an attempt of 1, but nothing's happening. Brings up Starlin Castro, he's hitting .290, 16 homers, 50 driven in. 2-4 on Corbin's a strikeout plus, and he got him to end the inning. But the Marlins get the run on the home run by Cooper. Do it on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. Miami 1, and Washington coming to bat. And the starter is Zach Gallen. He's only had 2 starts on the season. He was a recent acquisition from the Diamondbacks, where he was a relief pitcher, and Miami is turning him into a starter. Actually, he's a starter all the way. I don't know why I said relief pitcher, but he didn't pitch that many innings, so he does not have his own hitting card. He's got to use the generic hitting card. But in his 2 starts for the Marlins, he's 1-1 with a 3.09 ERA, just 11 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 7 walks, 13 strikeouts. For the Nationals in their lineup, Turner, Eaton, Rendon, Soto, Kendrick, Zimmerman, Robles, Gomes, and Corbin. And on their bench, they have Parra, Adams, Dozier, and Suzuki. So we are ready to go. Marlins do have 8 relief pitchers they can go to. They got 4 lefties, Conley, Quijada, Garcia, and Chen, and 4 righties, Bryce, Anderson, Brigham, and Romo. So a lot of bullpen options to be used by Don Mattingly if he sees fit. Right now, here's Trey Turner, .293, 8 homers, 29 driven in. Gallen, 4-2 is a range play right off the bat. Turner, 2-1, fly to left, range of Ramirez is a 4. And he can't get it. Is it a single or a double? It will be a double for Trey Turner. How about that? Just out of the reach of Ramirez, and Turner lashes a double. And that'll bring up Adam Eaton. Eaton hitting .237, 8 homers, 47 driven in. Strategy roll for Gallen, check for a pickoff, because we're not having Turner steal. So nothing going on there. Gallen to Eaton, 3-6. That's a blank to a lefty. Go to Eaton, 2-4. That's a fly to left, and let's check the new charts. On the fly to left, you lose 3 on your base running rating, so Turner would be a 0. Now Ramirez is a +2, so it'd be a 1-2 if they wanted to try it. Turner's going to try, and he's going to be out. Unbelievable. At least I think he's going to be out. Let me double check that the new chart kind of doesn't make it automatic out on the throw. So let's see what it says here on the chart. Run on a second. Okay, so the outfielder arm is a +2. So according to the chart here, with the outfielder arm being a +2, the only way he is out is a 1. 2 through 6, that means he holds. So the only way Turner is actually going to be out is a 1. If he had a better arm, the outfielder did, he'd be a better chance of being out. But it's just mainly saying if he doesn't get anything other than a 1, he's going to hold. So we'll make sure it's not a 1. And it is a 1, so Turner is out. How about that? Even with the new charts, Turner with the bad D6 rolls is out of there. So he took a chance, and maybe it was not the most intelligent move in the world, but with all those checks, you figure the worst he could do is hold fast, but just didn't work out that way. So double play. How about that? 7-7-5 double play. And here's Rendon hitting .313, 16 homers, 54 driven in. 2-1 double question mark. 1-2 is a single, but that's out of range. Go to Rendon, 6-2. He's going to single past third, and boy, now that thrown out at second really hurts. Turner may be looking to score on that, but didn't happen. So it's a 2-out single. Rendon does have an attempt of 2, but nothing's happening. So that'll bring up Juan Soto hitting .288, 19 homers, 57 driven in. Gallen, 2-6, home run question mark, 1-15, that passes. So now Soto, a 1-15, it's a 2-run homer. It's a 19. Boy, they're just not getting the good rolls in this game, but Soto will get the swing. What am I doing there? Soto will get to swing fully on the full result. 6-3 flies to center to end the inning. So a couple of D6 and D20 rolls really cost the Nationals there. Potentially cost them about 3 runs. So they end up with nothing on 2 hits, no errors and a man left. At the end of 1, it's Miami 1 and Washington nothing. Not the way the homestand is supposed to start for the Nationals, but that's what they've got. And now for the Marlins to start the top of the second, it's Neil Walker playing third base in this game. He will lead off. He's hitting .272, 5 homers, 22 driven in. 1-4, that's a double question mark. Switch hitter batting right is a 1-9 for an automatic out, but that's a 10. So again, the D20 not kind to the Nationals. Walker will get the swing. 1-1, star 6, and that's a fly to right. 1 down. For Jorge Alfaro, he missed the previous series. He's back from injury, so he is back their normal catcher. Like I said, they had to use Holiday and a guy I never heard of before in the previous series, but Alfaro is back. .233, 6 homers, 28 driven in. 2-5, that's the ballpark card going to Nationals Park for the first time. 4-2, and that's a ground ball to third. Rendon is there, 2 down. For Cesar Puello, he's hitting .211, no homers or runs driven in. 6-3 for Corbin, and that is a strikeout plus, and he gets him to end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Corbin this time around. Kind of trying to right the ship a little bit. And so at the end of 1.5, it's 1-0 Marlins. Nationals will see if they can be a little more secure on the base paths and possibly get some better D6 and D20 rolls on their behalf as well. Howie Kendrick will lead it off. And for Kendrick, he is hitting .290, 11 homers, 50 driven in. 4-6, that's a range play at Nationals Park. 1-6, that's a home run to the pull side. 11, and that's a 19, so no home run, but since it's a range check, it could be a double. The range of the left fielder Ramirez is a 4. If it's a 1-4, he's out. 5 or 6, it's a double. And of course, he's out. So again, the D6 roll not kind to the Nationals. Zimmerman will be up next, hitting .228, 1 homer and 12 RBI. 5-2, strikeout chance, and he got him. So Zimmerman's had a rough time since he's come back from injury. Here's Victor Robles, .237, 8 homers, 37 driven in. 2-1, double question mark, 1-2 is a single. That's a 1. So finally the Nationals get a break, and Robles gets a 2-out single. Now his attempt is a 6, but he can't get a jump. So they'll send up Yan Gomes, hitting .259, 6 homers, 28 driven in. 5-2, strikeout chance, 7, got him. Innings over, no runs a hit, no errors and a man left at the end of 2. Still 1-0 Marlins. And it'll be Zach Gallen, the pitcher, to lead off. He does not have his own hitting card, so we're using the generic one that came with the game for the Miami pitchers. So he will lead off, followed by Rojas and Ramirez. Corbin delivering to Gallen, and on the season he's not hitting anything. He's 0 for 3 on the season. At least with the Marlins. I don't know what he did with the D-backs. 1-3 is the ballpark card, going right back to the ballpark card. 2-3, and that's a single plus. How do you like that? Corbin gives up a single plus on the ballpark card. Do you believe that? To center field. So the only way he can go is a single because he runs at a 1 and Robles is a -1, so that negates any possible advance. It's just going to be a single, but that's bad enough because that's the pitcher. So I figure that'd be an automatic out. All right, check for strategy roll for a pickoff for Corbin. No 20, so no worries. Corbin to Rojas. 5-2, and against a right-hander Rojas, that's an automatic out. And it will be a 3, which is a ground ball to first. Let's see about the double play. Now, the first baseman, you don't get the benefit of being halfway anymore in the new charts with the first baseman. You lose that +1, but he does have a 2, and the pivot is a 0. So it's a 1 to 2 for a double play. It's a 1, so they do turn it 3-6-3. So maybe the dice are getting a little bit better as the game progresses. But that's a 3-6-3 double play turned nicely by Zimmerman and Turner. 2 quick outs for Harold Ramirez. 6-4. Oh, that's trouble. That's a straight up home run again. Ramirez is a 4, but that's a 9. So no home run there. But he will swing. 3-1. He pops to third to end the inning. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left as Corbin dodges a home run chance and keeps the score at 1-0 while he waits for his mates to get him some runs. Gallen beat the Nationals in this previous outing in Miami, so Nationals did not hit him very well, and he's, again, pitching very proficiently. All right, here's Corbin. He is hitting 161 on the replay. No homers and 5 runs driven in. He is a 5 out of 31 on the season. 3-1 strikeout plus, got him. So that's 1 away. And that brings up Trey Turner again. 2-4, it's a walk plus. So Trey Turner draws the base on balls and he'll be looking to get a jump. He can get a jump at a 7 or lower, but he can't do it. So he will stand past. And that'll bring up Adam Eaton. 3-5 is a strikeout plus, and Eaton is out of there. 2 down. Eaton's struggles continue. Here's Rendon. Another strategy roll. Nothing happening. Gallen 1-4 strikeout plus, and he's a 5. The plus makes it a 15. That is a 15. So he is out of there, and the ballpark doesn't change that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left at the end of 3. It is 1-0 Miami. As even though they're a last place team, when they have Zach Gallen pitching against the Nationals, it seems to be kryptonite for the Nationals. All right, Garrett Cooper, who hit the home run his first time up to account for the only run of the game, he will lead it off against Patrick Corbin. (1-2) strikeout chance. That is a 9. So he got him. So Corbin gets a little bit of revenge by striking out Cooper. 1 away for Anderson. 4-5, and that is a blank to a righty. 6-5, grounder to first. Zimmerman will take care of it. 2 down for Starlin Castro. 6-3, that's a strikeout plus, and he got him. So the inning's over. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still 1-0 for either Marlins. And by not having the computer in front of me and entering the game as I'm playing, I can zoom along a little bit quicker. Keeps the flow of the game moving, not getting bogged down in any way. So here is Juan Soto. So I kind of like that, and I'll enter the game in the stats into the game after this game is over. Then that's why I'm playing the other 2 games offline. All right, here we go. Soto. 3-2 strikeout chance. 9, got him. Soto was out of there. Here's Howie Kendrick. 6-3 strikeout chance. 19 is too high. Go to Kendrick. 5-6, and he's going to single to right field. So 1 out single for Kendrick. His attempt is a 2, but nothing's happening. So we go to Ryan Zimmerman, who's really been struggling. He could really use a hit. 5-5 is a strikeout chance, but he will get a strikeout instead and like it. So that's 2 down for Victor Robles. Nothing on the strategy roll. Gallen to Robles. 1-5's a range play. Robles 3-3, single to left field, but Ramirez can take that hit away if we get a 4 or less. And he does, so Ramirez takes the hit away, and that's going to do it for the Nationals. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 5th, still 1-0 Marlins. Here in game number 84, game 1 of a 3-game set, to be followed by a 3-game set with Kansas City, and then we hit the All-Star break. And the Nationals have 2 All-Stars that will appear on the All-Star team. That is Anthony Rendon and Max Scherzer. Those are the only 2 that will be at the All-Star game. All right, Neil Walker leads it off. 2-6, and that's a blank. 5-4, and that's a ground ball to first. 1 away, and that brings up Jorge Alfaro, the catcher. 5-6, that's a strikeout. 16 is too much. Alfaro, 1-5, question mark 9 against the lefty, goes to a 10, but that's an 18, so it's just going to be a fly to right field. 2 down for Cesar Puello. 6-3, that's a strikeout plus, and he got him. So Corbin settling down quite nicely, just not getting any run support. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Marlins. And Patrick Corbin and Dave Martinez are both wondering where the offense is, but Zach Gallen may be the reason. He has their number. I don't know what it is, but he has their number. Here's Yan Gomes. 6-2, ballpark card going to Nationals Park. 2-6, that's a home run to center field chance anyway. Gomes against the lefty is an 11, but that's a 13, so once again the D20 hurts him, and it's just a deep fly to center field. Can't catch a break. Here's Corbin. 5-5 is a strikeout chance. 17, right on the number. Got him. 2 down, and that brings up Trey Turner. He's doubled and walked. 5-1, he's going to walk again. Couldn't get a jump last time. He will try to get the jump this time. Needs a 1-7. Can't do it. So again, the D20s are just not favoring Washington in this game. Here's Eaton. 4-1 hit by pitch chance. He's a 14, plus 1's a 15. That is a 15, so Adam Eaton gets plunked. And that'll put runners at first and second with 2 down for Anthony Rendon. Check the strategy on Gallen. There is no pickoff chance. Rendon with a chance to drive home Turner. 1-6, possible error on a ground ball. 5-3, that's a star 1, which is a fly to left, so no ground ball to worry about. Innings over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left at the end of 5. It is still 1-0 Marlins here at Nationals Park. Leading off will be Zach Gallen. He's almost at his fatigue level, but he's pitching a shutout, and they're not going to pull him. Mattingly says there's no way I'm pulling you. So they will let him hit, and he did get a base hit off the ballpark card last time. Corbin says not this time. 5-2, it's an automatic star line because he's a right-handed swinger. So it's an automatic out on the star line, which will be a ground ball to second. So 1 away, and that's going to send us to the top of the order, Miguel Rojas. 3-2, that's a strikeout chance, but that's too much. Go to Rojas. 6-6, pops it up to Rendon. 2 down, and that brings up Harold Ramirez. 1-2, strikeout chance. 12 is too much. Go to Ramirez. 4-4, he grounds it to Turner at short, and the inning's over. So Corbin dealing, but nothing to show for it as he's behind 1-0 on the scoreboard. And Nats fans getting a little restless. They're not seeing any offense. Zach Gallen coming back out. He can face 22 batters. Right now he's faced 21. So he will be tired after this at bat. So we've got to keep an eye on that. But he's pitching so well, they're going to leave him in there tired or no. Here's Soto. 4-3, ball 1. 6-3, strikeout chance, and he got him. So now if we get the parentheses roll on Gallen from here on out, he will have to be removed. Here's Kendrick. and the Nationals will be very happy if that happens. 4-2 is a range play. 4-6, that's a question mark 9. First we check this, then we check the range. Question mark 9 takes him to a 12. That's a 5, so that means it's a potential single, but it is a range check of the right fielder, Anderson, who's a 3. He could take the sit away with a 1, 2, or 3. He does not. It's going to stay a single. So it's a 1-out single for Howie Kendrick. He's 2 for 3. His jump chance is a 2, and he can't get it. Seems like the Nationals have been stymied ever since they ran themselves into a double play in the first inning. It's kind of been their bugaboo. Here's Gallen to Zimmerman, who's struck out twice. 5-1 is a walk plus, so he will walk Zimmerman this time. And now the Miami bullpen loosening in earnest, as Austin Bryce, a right-hander, is loosening down in the bullpen. Here's Victor Robles. Roll for strategy, nothing happening. Gallen, 6-3, strikeout chance, 7, got him. That's 2 down. And that'll bring up Yan Gomes. Nothing happening. Gallen to Gomes, 3-1, strikeout plus, and he got him. So how about that? Gallen finishes 6 innings of solid pitching. He's going to go 6 innings and not give up anything. He'll have to come out though because he's getting too tired. He's going to give up all of 5 hits. He did walk a few, no runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left. So let's check his walks real quick. 1, 2. He walked 3. Did hit a batter as well. Struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got him for 11 strikeouts. So the line I have on Zach Gallen in 6 innings, this is what I've got. This is unofficial until I put it in the computer. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. He would improve to 2-1 if the Marlins don't lose the lead, and certainly his 3.09 ERA is going down. And then we're going to have Austin Bryce. He will be the new pitcher coming in the bottom of the 7th. So Gallen really stymieing the Nationals, but now the Nationals are happy to see he will be leaving. And let's see how they want to play it here. Corbin can face 24 batters. Right now he has faced 20, so this is probably his last inning. In fact, it will be because he's set to lead off next inning. So this will be the last inning for Corbin, for sure. But the bullpen for the Nationals is loosening just in case he struggles this inning. They do have right-hander Wander Suero just in case Corbin starts to struggle. Here's Cooper. 4-1, that's ball 1. Try again. 3-1 is a blank. We go to Cooper. 2-5, I guess a lefty, that's a ground ball to short. So the split didn't help him that time. 1 away, and here's Brian Anderson. 5-4, that is a strikeout plus, and he will get him. 2 down. And now this is batter number 24 coming up right here. No, I'm sorry, it says batter 23, so he's still good. 5-5, possible error on a ground ball. 3-3, ground ball to first. The error chance is on Zimmerman. He's a 6, but that's an 18. So Zimmerman fields it, flips to Corbin to end the inning. And Patrick Corbin, a solid outing as well. 7 innings pitched, just the 1 run on that home run. That 1 mistake pitch was it. The Marlins only have 2 hits. So the hit by the pitcher Gallen off the ballpark card and the home run from Cooper has been the only 2 hits they have. Only 1 walk. So let's see how many strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. So the final line on Corbin, whoops, knocked that over the place. Final line on Corbin for his 7 innings of work. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, which was the home run from Cooper. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, but if the Nationals don't tie the score or take the lead, he will drop to 8-4. Now if Washington scores 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, he can qualify for the win. So it's kind of a back and forth there. You never know what's going to happen. Fernando Rodney will be the new pitcher coming in the top of the 8th when we get there. But right now we got the 7th inning stretch, and I'm going to stretch as well because I need to get up and move around. Don't want to get stiff, sitting down too long, so I need to maneuver around myself and get some logistics taken care of, namely the new pitcher in the game, and that will be Austin Brice. So Brice will be on, and he'll be facing a new hitter because Corbin's the leadoff scheduled hitter, but of course he will not hit. They will bring on a pinch hitter, and it will be Gerardo Parra, the baby shark. They have Parra and Adams, the two lefties that they have on their bench, but they're going to go with Parra since he's leading off an inning. So Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit the baby shark, followed by Turner and Eaton. And for the Marlins, it will be right-hander Austin Brice. So Austin Brice is on. Stretch a bit. Make sure everything is still copacetic. I think it is. Get the line score back in play. Okay. And now I'm going to need to move things over just a touch, I think, to start fitting some more of the score sheet in, so we can get all 9 innings in there. Okay, I think that works. Fairly sure. It works as good as I'm going to get it to work, put it that way. Alright, so Austin Brice is on. I don't have his replay numbers because I don't have the computer on. But on the 19 season, he was 1-0 with a 3.43 ERA. And he's going to face Gerardo Parra. Don't have his numbers either. But he did hit 234. I think that was combined. These are combined stats with the Giants and the Nationals. So Parra is going to lead off, see if he can get something started. Brice delivers 4-3 as a possible hit by pitch. He's a 12 plus 10. Boy, that's going to be definitely a hit by pitch. That is the second hit batter from the Marlins. And Dave Martinez is letting home plate umpire Chris Siegel know about it. Siegel has now issued a warning to both teams, so next hit by pitch, you're out of here. But that's not going to make Martinez very happy. But that's what they got to deal with. Now, Parra has an attempt of 4. 10, nothing's happening. So Parra will stand pat, and here's Trey Turner. Brice 1-4. That's a straight up home run chance, and Turner's going to take him deep. How about that to get Zach Gallen out of the game, and right away Trey Turner goes deep for a 2-run homer, and now Patrick Corbin actually qualifies for the win. He is the pitcher of record right now for a win, unless the Nationals blow the lead. But it's a 2-run homer, and now all of a sudden Austin Brice will be lifted, as Don Mattingly did not like that at all, and they will go to left-hander Adam Conley out of the bullpen against some of these left-handers that are coming up. Brice pitched well in the last series against the Nationals, but not this time. He gives up a hit by pitch, and then the ultimate way to get back at a pitcher that hits your batter, you take him deep the next time around. That's what Turner did. So he gives up a hit and 2 runs. And now Conley will be on, and he'll be facing Eaton, Rendon, and Soto. Nationals now lead at 2-1. Conley 3-2 is a strikeout chance. That's too much. Go to Eaton, 1-1, grounded to third, and that's handled by Walker, 1 away. Brings up Rendon, 4-3, and that's a range play at the ballpark. 4-6, that's a star 4, which is a ground ball to short. Range play of Rojas, who's a 4. And he can't get it, so now all of a sudden the rolls are going the Nationals' way. It's a base hit for Rendon. Rendon has an attempt of 1, but nothing's happening. We're not doing a hit and run with Juan Soto. He's going to swing away. Conley to Soto, 5-1. Another hit by pitch. 16 though is too much, so he brushed him back a little bit, and Siegel is giving him the evil eye, but not going to give him the heave-ho. Here's Soto, 3-1, ground ball to first, could be a double play. Remember, you don't get that extra boost anymore with the ground ball hit to first. So he is a 2, -1 is a 1. The pivot from Rojas, though, is a 1 as well, so that brings it back to a 2. So 1-2, it's a double play. And they turn it 3-6-3, and that's going to end the inning. So Conley gets out of it and pitches well. 1 inning pitch for Conley, and he's going to give up 1 hit and nothing else. But the Nationals put 2 up in the bottom of the 7th, and that's going to give Patrick Corbin some smiles, because now he's the pitcher record to get a win. So Wander Suero will be coming in here in the bottom of the 8th with a chance to try to hold it in place and then turn it over to Doolittle in the 9th. Right now Rodney is on. He'll be facing Walker, Alfaro, and Puello. If anybody gets on, a pinch hitter for Conley. So let's see how they want to play this. They do have Granderson and Riddle from the left side as pinch hitters. Right now it's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2. 2-1 Nationals, top of the 8th. 5-5, that's a double question mark against a switch hitter batting left. A 1-8's a single, that's a 7. So Neil Walker, leadoff single. 1 down, and here is Alfaro. Walker's attempt is a 1, plus the 1 from Suero is a 2. Plus he's got some pickoff chances. That's a 2, so Walker does have the opportunity to try to steal if he would like. And he's going to do it. He's a 20, so 21 there, and the -1 is a 20. So anything other than a 20, he's going to be safe. And he's in there. Stolen base for Neil Walker. So Walker's in scoring position with nobody out for Alfaro. He's not a good bunter, so we're not going to try to bunt. We'll roll for a pickoff, but nothing's happening. Suero to Alfaro, 4-5, and that's a straight up home. Well, not a straight up. It's a question mark home run. 1-18, that passes. So Alfaro, 1-10, and the Marlins grabbed the lead right back, and Suero just blew Corbin's win. 1-10, it's gone. 12, sigh of relief from the Nationals dugout. Alfaro will still get the swing, though. 2-1, he's going to single to center field, and that might tie the game anyway. Walker is a 2. The single to center is a -1, makes it a 1. Single to center from second, you add 2, gives him a 3. So 1-3, and he will score. And he will score, and that's going to tie the game at 2. So now Corbin no longer is the pitcher record. As I got Rodney, and I don't know why I have Rodney. I said Suero. I don't know why I said Rodney. I don't know why I was thinking Rodney. This is Suero, not Rodney. So it is Suero. So Suero blows the save. And now he's got a chance to take a loss, as well as the Marlins are trying to do something against him. Here's Alfaro, attempt of 2. Nothing happening. We're not going to hit and run. Here's Puello. Suero 2-5. Puello's a righty. That's a strikeout plus, and he got him for the first out of the inning. And now we got a pinch hitter coming up, and it will be Curtis Granderson. Granderson will pick up a bat and hit for the pitcher, Conley. So Granderson pinch hitting here in the 8th. And a big spot with a runner at first and 1 out. Tie game at 2 here in the top of the 8th. Suero now facing his 4th batter. He will be tired after this, so the bullpen for the Nationals already working. And I believe it is Fernando Rodney loosening right behind him. All right, strategy roll. Nothing happened. Suero to Granderson. 4-2. That's a blank. If it's facing a righty, that would be an automatic out, but they chose to pinch hit with a lefty, which was a smart move. So Granderson gets the swing. 2-4, and it's a double to center field. Boy, it's a smart move by Don Mattingly right here. A double to center by Granderson. Now, let's see if Alfaro can score from first. A double to center, you lose 1. I'm sorry, you gain 1 on your run rating. Alfaro's a 1, he becomes a 2. But Robles is a -1, makes him a 1. So a 1, he scores. Anything else, he's got to hold. 6, somebody's out. To 4, he's got to hold at third base. So he will hold at third base, and we will get the new pitcher, Fernando Rodney, because Suero couldn't get it done. And he'll be facing Miguel Rojas. The Nationals will have to bring the infield in. They can't afford to give up a cheap run. So they will be bringing the infield in. And it will be Fernando Rodney coming on for the Nationals. Maybe I should have brought him in instead of Suero to begin with, but so maybe that's just my, when I crossed out Rodney, maybe that was a subliminal thing saying I should have done that. Suero is going to go 2/3 of an inning, actually 1/3 of an inning. Going to go 1/3 of an inning, give up 3 hits. So far 1 run, but these 2 are his responsibility. No walks and a strikeout. So the infield is in. No strategy roll needed because he has nothing there. So the infield is in to Rojas. 1-1. That's a range play at the ballpark. 3-3, and that's a home run to the opposite field. That's a 12 though, so the home run check fails. The opposite field is the right fielder, Eaton. But this is a range check, so if Eaton doesn't get to this, it's a double. It's a 2-run double if he doesn't get to this. It's a 1-3, and this could be the ball game right here. 1-3, catches it, 4, 5, or 6, and they're in trouble. 1, and he tracks it down, but it still could be a sacrifice fly. Sacrifice fly rating is a 2. Nope, that fails, but they can still try it with the running. Alfaro is a 1, and Eaton's a -2, so he can't move up. So after all of that, it ends up being no advance. So how about that? What a play by Adam Eaton. Keeps the score at 2-2. And now you got Ramirez up, and you don't want to lose Ramirez because Cooper's right behind him, the dangerous Cooper. So they want to get Ramirez if possible. Rodney now with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Infield back to normal. 2-2 game, top of the 8th. 4-6 strikeout chance. 12 is too high, so Ramirez gets to swing. 4-6, and he's going to single past second, and that's going to put the Marlins back in the lead. Alfaro will score from third. Granderson, let's see, he runs at a 1. That's Granderson's run rating is a 1, but there are 2 outs, so that gives him a 2. Let's see, a score from on an S4 from second base. All you need is a 2, so he will score. It's a 2-run single. So a big 2-run single from Harold Ramirez, and the Marlins now charge both those runs to, or all 3 of these runs to Suero. He will be looking to be the loser in this one. And now Bryce, who blew the save for the Marlins, can actually get the win. Believe it or not, the way things work. So Ramirez gets the big base hit, and now here is Cooper. Ramirez has a 1 attempt. Nothing happens to 20, but there's nothing on the pickoff there. Rodney to Cooper, 6-5 to strikeout, but 20 is too much. Cooper 4-3, and he's going to single to set past short, so that's going to keep the inning going. Ramirez runs at a 4. There are 2 outs, makes him a 5 to get to third base. All you need is a 5, and he gets there. So Ramirez will go to third. Runners are at the corners now with 2 outs for Brian Anderson, and this is the last batter that Rodney can face before being tired. And let's see, Cooper has no attempt, so no strategy roll is needed. Pitch to Anderson, 1-6. That's a blank to the righty. Go to Anderson, 1-4. He's going to single to left, so how about that? The Marlins keep it going, and that's going to score Ramirez for sure. He's a 4. The 2 outs makes him a 5. Soto's a 0 arm. Single to left, you gain 1, makes him a 6, so he will score without a throw. Cooper has to hold at second. Well, he doesn't have to. He can try to get up further if he wants, but there's not a good chance. He runs at a 2. You lose 2 going from first to third, makes him a 0. There are 2 outs, makes him a 1. So 1, he makes it to third base. And he does not. He's got to hold. So he will hold at second. But that's going to be it for Rodney. He couldn't get it done either. He goes a third of an inning, gives up 3 hits. So the Marlins now with 6 hits in the inning, and they're going to send at least 9 to the plate. 1 run so far charged to Rodney, but is responsible for these 2 guys. No walks, no strikeouts. Now the Nationals will go to another right-hander with the right-hander Castro coming up. They will go to another right-hander out of their bullpen, and that will be Tanner Rainey. So Tanner Rainey is on the third pitcher of the inning for the Nationals, and he's got to deal with Castro. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Strategy roll for Rainey. No pickoff. Here's Rainey to Castro. 2-6. Strikeout chance. 18 is too much. We go to Castro. 6-2. Star 5. And that's a fly to center. However, he's got a special K, which is a 1-7 against righties. That's a 7. So that fly to center turns into a strikeout to end the inning. But the Marlins don't care. They put up 4 runs. And they do it on 6 hits. No errors and 2 left. So all of a sudden now, it is now a 5-2 Marlins lead. And Adam Conley is actually the pitcher of record because he relieved Bryce. So it's actually Conley who can qualify for the win. And let's see what the Marlins want to do bullpen wise. For the Nationals, they got righties coming up, so they're going to go to Nick Anderson out of the bullpen. Right-hander Nick Anderson will be the bullpen pitcher for the Marlins. He was 5-4 with 1 save and a 3.32 ERA in the 2019 season. He also has the special K. And now let's see what the Nationals want to do here. They have Kendrick, Zimmerman, and Robles. You'd like to pinch hit for Zimmerman, but I don't think they're going to do that. They want to save Adams for the pitcher spot. So Nick Anderson is up, and the Marlins are up 5-2 as the Nationals bullpen has struck again. Anderson to Kendrick. 4-2, possible error on a grounder. Kendrick 5-5, ground ball to short. That's a 15. He's only a 6, so Rojas makes the play. 1 down, and that's Ryan Zimmerman. 1-1, strikeout plus. He's out of there again. Got the hat trick to Zimmerman, but in fairness to him, he had no chance on that one. Strikeout plus with a 1 on the D20. Everybody's going to strike out. So here's Robles. 6-3, another strikeout plus, and he got him. So boy, Nick Anderson comes in and does some dealing. One, 2, 3 inning. We go to the 9th. It is 5-2 Miami Marlins with the lead. And Rainey will come back out. He only faced 1 batter, so he's definitely good to go to pitch the 9th. And he'll be facing Neil Walker, Alfaro, and Puello. If everybody gets on, a pinch hitter for Anderson. And now Tabby, I don't know if that picked up on the video or not, but Tabby is making some noise here, so I have to take a quick pet break so I can keep her quiet. She's going to make noise. I guess that's the thing about animals. Sometimes they want attention. They don't care what you're doing, how busy you are, or what it is. You have to drop everything and pay attention to them. So hopefully she will settle down so I can finish this last inning. All right, Neil Walker against Rainey. 3-2, that is a range play. We'll go to Walker's card. 4-6, a fly to center, so the range check of Robles, he's a 3. And he can't get it. Is it a single or a double? It's a double, leadoff double for Neil Walker. And the Nationals kind of falling apart here in the later innings. Rainey with the strategy roll, nothing happening. Pitch to Alfaro, 4-6, that's a potential wild pitch. 11 will be a wild pitch, and that'll move the runner up to third. And now the infield will have to come in. So the infield's got to come in now, no choice. Nothing on the strategy roll. Infield is in, 1-5. That's a range play, and that makes it dangerous with the infield in on a range play. Alfaro, 6-1 is a fly to left, so it is a range play of the left fielder Soto. He's a 3. And he can't get it either. It's a base hit, and that will score the run. Makes it 6-2 now. Favor of the Marlins as Rainey can't get it done. That'll bring up Puello. And now strategy rolls are off. So Rainy DePuello, 6'6", and Puello's a righty, so that's an automatic out. And the automatic out is a ground ball to short. Could be a double play. He's a 1, but he's a -1 for a 0. They're halfway, makes him a 1. Nope. 4 though will exceed Alfaro's running rating, so it's a 6'4" fielder's choice. And now JT Riddle will come in and hit. The ultimate bro, JT Riddle. Riddle will be coming on now to hit for Anderson, with 1 out and 1 on and 1 in. Rainey now has faced 4 batters, so he is tired. So let's see if they want to make a move, or they're going to stick with Rainey, I think. No strategy roll again. 4-1, that's a strikeout plus, and he got him. So that's 2 down as Riddle strikes out, falls off the scooter and says, "Whoa, bro." So there's 2 down for Rojas. 5-3 is a walk plus, so that will issue the base on balls to put runners at first and second for Brian Anderson. Rainey trying to hang on. 3-5, and that is a single to a lefty, but he's a righty, so it's a blank. 2-4, ground ball to short, and the inning's over. So Marlins get another run. They do it on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's no longer a save situation. It's 6-2, so we will not see Romo. We will see a new pitcher for the Marlins that was not in the previous series, and that is another right-hander by the name of Jeff Brigham. So Jeff Brigham is on. Now Romo is in the bullpen loosing just in case Brigham falters, so they're going to give Brigham every opportunity. Matt Adams will pinch hit for Rainey here in the bottom of the 9th as well. It'll be Gomes and then Adams and then Turner. So Gomes, Adams, and Turner due up for Washington in the bottom of the 9th, trailing 6-2. Here's Brigham. And he's not that old, so he must be Brigham Young. 6-2 is a possible error. Gomes, 4-1, single to left. No error on the play. It will just be a straight out single. And Gomes is aboard. Again, strategy rolls are off due to the score. Brigham to Adams, 3-3 is a strikeout chance, and he got him. So Adams is out of there, striking out in the pinch. 1 down for Trey Turner. 2-2, and that's a walk chance. 10 is too high. Oh, no, it's not. 10 is good. I take it back. 10 is good. It is a walk. So the tying run is on deck. But we'll see what happens here. Adam Eaton. Brigham to Eaton. 1-1 is the ballpark card. 3-2, and that's a rare play. We're going to the rare play with people on base. Rare play with men on base for Adam Eaton. 15, slow roll to third, who throws batter out at first, but batter cleats first baseman coming across the bag. All runners advance, check for first baseman injury. All right, so I take it to mean he's out, but the runners are going to advance to second and third. Eaton with a little bit of Manny Machado cleat action on Cooper, and now we'll check Cooper for an injury to see if he has to come out of the game on this cleat. And Cooper's injury rating is a 3, and on the injury chart on the rare play, injury chart on the rare play, a 3. Basically he's got to come out regardless, so he does have to come out of the game. We will get a new first baseman to finish out the game for the Marlins, and that will be Yadiel Rivera. So Rivera will take over for Cooper and play first base. He is a 3 and a 0 for his rating. So Rivera is the new first baseman now. as Cooper has to exit. So runners at second and third, 2 down, and Anthony Rendon the batter. Brigham, 2-4. That's a straight up home run chance. He's a 13. That's a 10. It is gone. A 3-run homer for Anthony Rendon. And now, all of a sudden, it's a 6-5 game. And that's going to do it for Mr. Brigham. He's coming out of there. And with the lefty Soto up, they may go to a lefty out of the pen rather than going to Romo, because Romo was a little shaky last time he pitched. So let's see who they might want to go to. They're going to go to well, you know what? Yeah, Romo's susceptible to the home run ball versus a lefty, so they're going to go to Jose Quijada. He does have a save in real life, so he's going to go to Jose Quijada. Whoops, forgot to put Brigham in the game first. Do his numbers, which weren't good, obviously. Brigham goes 2/3 of an inning. Well, Anderson won 1 inning, gave up nothing. So Brigham 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits and 3 runs, all earned, no walks and a strikeout. So now Quijada is on to face the lefty Soto with 2 outs and the score 6-5. 6-5 is our score. Mattingly's trying to save face here by not bringing in the closer in the 9th to start the game, even though it wasn't a save situation. Brought in Brigham and probably stayed too long with him. All right, here's Quijada to Soto. 5-1. That's a possible error on a throw. 3-2. Ground ball to second. Castro's a 5. That's a 16. So no throwing error there. That's going to be the ball game. Marlins hold on and win it by the score of 6-5. Quijada actually gets the save now. The win goes to Conley. So Conley gets the win. Suero will take the loss. And I don't know the records because I don't have the computer up, but we do have these. And then Quijada gets the save. And like I said, he did have a save on the 19 season, so he did have 1 save. Marlins win it by the score of 6-5. Let's check left on base for the Marlins. They only left 5 on base. They only really had base runners in the last 2 innings. Everything else was pretty much, nobody was left on from innings 1 through 7. So they left 5 on in the last 2 innings. I don't see any errors for either team. Check the hits. Marlins came away with 10 hits, 8 of those in the last 2 innings. And let's see, left on base. Oops, the 5 should be up here, not for Washington. Washington, I'm sure, left more than 5 on. Washington left on nobody on this inning, so they had 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. So Washington left on 8, and they end up with 5. I got it for 9 hits and 8 left on. So this is all unofficial until I put it in the computer. But what is official is the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series against the Washington Nationals, winning game number 84 by the score of 6-5. Adam Conley the winner, Wander Suero the loser, and Quijada the save. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 5 errors. 5 left on for the Marlins. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 left on for the Nationals. Marlins improved to 33-50. Washington drops to 51-33. So depending on what Atlanta did in real life, they could catch a game up and get a little bit closer. So as we look ahead, in the next 2 games in the series, which will be played offline, July 3rd, it'll be Alcantara against Strasburg. July 4th will be Hernandez against Anibal Sanchez. And then the 5th through the 8th is a 3-game set with the Royals. Or it might be the 7th. I have to double check it. I'm not sure if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think it's just 3 games, so it's probably 7-7 is what I probably should have put there. But anyway, a 3-game series with the Royals, and Scherzer will be back for that series. He's going to pitch in that series. So that's what they have left. And then we got the All-Star break. So we're making it. We're slowly but surely. But as I'm doing this now with playing just the 1 game of the series, it's helping me get through this a little bit faster. My ideal situation would be to catch up with the actual date in 2021 and play the games the same day in 2019 that it was in 2021. So hopefully I can get there and keep that consistent. We shall see. Also, with doing this, also doing the game of the week for Strat-O-Matic 1982. So just doing those two things, hopefully that will allow me. I'm doing some stuff offline, some Strat-O-Matic project offline, but that's just on my own, just to enjoy the hobby without having to worry about doing a video. So that's taking some of my time as well, but otherwise, just the two things for video is this and the 82 Game of the Week, NBC Game of the Week in Strat-O-Matic. So final score again, Marlins 6, Nationals 5. Nationals, despite the 3-run homer from Rendon, his 17th of the season, unable to get all the way back. Kind of a game I think the Nationals gave away. They definitely gave away a run here in the first inning. So, and I think they gave away a run in the top of the ninth as well, with that having Rainey in there. So, but what are you going to do? Can't put your best pitchers in there every single time because they'll get worn out. You have to use other guys. So that's just the way it works. So until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.